Hello. Welcome back for more STO. Again, thank you, Egg, for the 7 months. Holy shit. And thank you, Skid and Egg, for lurking. I hope... I've got a fan blowing on me because it is fucking hot out. So I hope that isn't causing too much background noise. I feel like I'm forgetting something. Why do these keep appearing on my hotbar? I don't want them on my hotbar when they're right there. God! Yeah. I'm level 65 now, max level. Technically Fleet Admiral, but, you know, still going by Captain and whatnot. Holy shit, brain fart. Let's move some things around. And just save that loadout. Got a bunch of new bridge officers, I think. I don't remember how many I had last time I played, but whatever. So let's just fucking get into it. Oh, Jesus. Need to trick me into trying the Final Fantasy XIV trial, especially since the trial is the entirety of the base game and its first 4 expansions. Holy shit. Oh. I just realized my game capture is fucked up. Unlock that and fit to screen. Wait, which characters are pretty, Egg? The Final Fantasy XIV or the, Star Trek Online? Switch 2? I honestly haven't played it much since I, last played, oh god. ZA, and... Oh, my brain is not working in this heat. Jesus Christ. But I enjoy it overall. It's an upgrade to the Switch. That's basically all it is. Is it worth getting? Absolutely. Especially if you want, like, actually, the only... Switch 2 doesn't even have that many actual games. Just Mario Kart World, Pokopia, and... Donkey Kong Bonanza, I think. Anyway, let's get into playing this game. We've arrived at the location of the distress call from the USS Callisto. We're no longer receiving the distress beacon, but sensors are picking up debris consistent with a Luna-class Federation starship. Yeah, that's fair. That's all you really need to play on the Switch is Pokemon and Animal Crossing, for the most part. There might be some survivors. Let's scan the wreckage. Let's get our stuff set up. Ooh, you got a Sith armature. Oh yeah, I forgot about Splatoon Raiders. Oh yeah, that's gonna be exciting when that comes out. No luck, Admiral. Sensors aren't reading any life signs in the wreckage. The Callisto had a crew complement of 350. Unfortunately, we can't identify who attacked her. Oh, unfortunate, we can't identify who attacked her. Admiral, there's an incoming message. It's from the outpost station. Let's hear it.
This is 7 of 9, part of a Federation research team assigned to the USS Callisto. My team and I were investigating this outpost when the defense systems activated and destroyed the ship.
7, this is Admiral... Oh my god, it's making me call myself Admiral. Admiral Scarlet of the USS Kirishima. We responded as soon as we could.
I am aware of your service record. Thank you for responding to our request for assistance. I was able to deactivate the outpost's defenses, but the system sent out an automated distress signal upon shutdown. It is logical to assume that someone will be arriving to investigate. Please transport my team and me to your ship. I will be of more assistance to you there.
Lots to explain. Yeah, I cannot wait for Splatoon.
Long-range sensors are picking up inbound energy signatures. Voth ships. They must lay claim to this system.
Indeed.
Attention, trespassing and no therms. You are trespassing in Voth-aligned space. Surrender now, and we will allow you to live out the remainder of your lives on a prison world.
We're not prisoners.
Voth
vessel.
cut transmission
You have
and are
violated the
engaging
Voth
their warfare.
facility and will be.
That's weird. That's
Where are they going?
Seven's.
It's not like the Voth to leave a battle they would have clearly won.
That is odd. Admiral, we're receiving a distress call from the Toure homeworld. On
This
screen.
is a general distress signal for any ships in range. This is the Toure homeworld. We are under attack by an unknown force of immense
Ooh.
power. We require
I have
immediate
to see that egg.
assistance.
The Toure are a spacefaring culture that Voyager encountered in 2376. They claim ownership over the underspace, which are corridors through subspace that significantly shorten travel times here in the Delta Quadrant. Command has been attempting to contact them, without success. Access to the underspace would be a distinct advantage for our fleets.
Do you think the Voth attacked
That is
them?
one possibility. To my knowledge, the Voth and Toure are not enemies. However, there is still much we do not know about the Delta Quadrant.
Time for a show of good faith. Let's head to the Toure system. I had thought about changing to a different ship, but I just love this ship in terms of design.
We have arrived in the Toure system. The Voth ships are in combat, but they are not engaging Toure vessels. Their opposition does not conform to any known ship in the database.
They're packing quite a punch, I guess. Oh yeah, the Voth are getting fucked. Whoever the Stalins are, their technology is exceptional. Even the Borg do not have ships such as these. Oh. Time to fuck up or get fucked up. Debris is falling to the surface, wreaking massive damage.
The Voth and whomever they are fighting are speaking on an open channel. We can listen to their communications.
I'll make
Your
it so.
defense of the Toure thieves will be your undoing.
The Toure and Voth have a long-standing allegiance. The Toure's exothermic nature makes them superior to the other feeble races of the Quadrant.
Then you will be loyal to the death.
They're not even attempting to negotiate. Well, let's beam down to
The
the
surface of the Teray homeworld is being devastated by the debris from the Voth vessels. The Teray do have a defense network of satellites and shields that is capable of protecting them, but the control network is offline. This was intentional. Their attackers deliberately targeted the area during the initial assault. There is a secondary command center on the outskirts of one of their major settlements. If we transport directly there, we will be able to restore the control network.
Oh, you can actually see the debris falling in the background there. I never noticed that detail. Well, let's beam on down.
The invaders attacked this facility, but they did not do significant structural damage. They were, however, able to take down the control network controlling the orbital defense grid. That defense grid is the only thing capable of stopping all of the debris from the battle in orbit from raining down on the planet. Small pieces will burn up in the atmosphere. Your ship's weapons can deal with some others, but a significant percentage will get through. Until that grid is operational, there will be widespread devastation.
Okay, let me see here. Egg, you sent me... Oh, that's fucking cute. That's fucking cute. Once you've got that set to a PNG, I'm gonna show that on stream. Egg. I love that. Alright, let's make this happen.
There was a firefight here. One of the Teray is injured, but his condition is stable. He may be able to give us more information about the invaders.
Well, let's help him.
Thank you. My name is Bellis. You're from Starfleet, right?
Yeah, tell us what
The
happened.
ships emerged from the underspace, and they were too close for our defense grid to stop the launch of drop pods. In minutes, they had knocked out the grid controls, and we were defenseless. We barely had time to transmit a distress signal.
Oh, we couldn't
The
identify
attackers were Vodwar. Voyager did indeed interact with one of our corridors, but instead of deleting the info as we requested and going on their way, they revived our greatest enemy. All of this destruction, every death, it's all Voyager's fault.
Vodwar?
Impossible. It cannot be the Vodwar. I would know.
Seven, who are the Vodwar?
This is all my fault. When we first encountered the Vodwar, they were in cryostasis. I foolishly awoke their leader in a moment of curiosity. I didn't know their history. They were conquerors, despots. The Vodwar used underspace to rule the Delta Quadrant for decades. It was only when the other races banded together that they were defeated. At the time we encountered them, when I awakened them, Captain Janeway said she probably would have done the same thing. But it wasn't her choice, it was mine. I am responsible. However, the Vodwar we encountered did not have a level of technology like what we face here. This is far beyond anything the Vodwar are capable of developing in such a short amount of time.
Oh, what's the
My
plan?
analysis remains unchanged. We need to restore functionality to the defense grid. There are 4 nodes located on the edge of this complex. We must restart these nodes and realign them to the central tower to re-establish the grid.
Alright, sounds good.
I'll go to the central tower and start the initialization sequence.
How do we get in here? Oh, okay. Door right there.
I blame myself for the Vodwar's return. It was a door best left unopened.
Can you, like, hold still? What the fuck is this?
No further hostile beams detected.
How is he immune? God, I hate these fucking Vodwar assholes.
No further
Complete
hostile
these
beams
steps in the
detected.
correct order to initialize and align the node. First, you must reboot the core matrix.
Oh god, I'm gonna have to memorize this.
Next, you must charge the capacitive relays. Finally, you must align the main relay.
Reboot the core matrix? Was that it? I forgot already, goddamn. Charge the capacitive relays? And align main relay? Is that it?
Uplink established.
Okay.
When we first rescued the Vaudois, we thought we could be allies.
Seriously, what is this? It's like some sort of combat supply, but none of my officers have that ability.
Analysis complete. Perform these steps in the correct order. First, you must access the AI subroutines.
Oh, fuck that shit. Fuck AI.
Next, you must reinitialize the kinetic dampeners. Finally, you must establish the satellite uplink.
Okay, so let's see here. AI subroutines. Come on, where's my menu? Kinetic dampeners. And establish uplink.
Defense node online.
God, this immunity is bullshit.
Whatever happens here, we must inform our superiors about the Vaudois threat.
No further hostile beams detected.
I have completed my analysis. Complete the following steps in the correct order.
Okay.
First, you must launch the startup sequencers.
Startup.
Next, you must update the defense protocols. Finally, you must align the main relay.
Okay. Startup. Defense protocols. And align the main relay.
Link reinitialized.
super cute, Egg. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and save that. Just save it there for now. And let's see if I can add where is image? Add source, new source. Oh, that's huge. That's huge. Transform, fit to screen. I love it, Egg. It's really fucking cute. Oh, shit. Hi, everyone. Thank you all for the raid. Okay, first things first, I'm gonna, hold on, get this right. Shout out to my good friend Lil Eggbub for making the picture that's on screen. Oh, thank you for the subscription. Hello everyone, welcome on in. It's got... Egg, when you have a moment, can you, do a shout-out to Cryptic Studios, once the shout-out cooldown is done? It is going to keep making that noise so long as people keep following. Oh... Well, welcome on in, Raiders. I'm Amanda the Scarlet. Oh my, I'm gonna have to turn that down or something, because it is kind of messing with my brain functions. Where is my... Okay. Welcome on in, Raiders. I'm Amanda the Scarlet. I'm just a simple, small PNG tuber streamer. As often as I can, I'll stream Star Trek Online. Sometimes I'll play other games with friends. Currently, I am working my way through the Star Trek Online story on a new account I created a few months back. Let's go ahead and hide that image for now. Actually, no, let's show that. I'll look into that at some point. I'll keep that in mind, Cryptic. But this little, Star Trek, yeah, this is a lot of raiders coming in. I am very humbled, to be raided by Cryptic Studios, of all places, the actual developers of Star Trek Online. Up on screen, I already gave a shout out to them. My good friend Lil Eggbub made a little Star Trek Barbie doll version of me. So, big thank you to them. I was just showing it off when the raid came in. And, yeah, so let's go ahead and continue on. Current mission we're doing is, oh god, what is the name of the actual... Revelations. Where we find out the VOD War have returned. So... Quite literally, you interrupted Space Barbie. It is hilarious that my good friend Egg made that when... Star Trek Online has a reputation for being known as a Space Barbie simulator.
When Admiral Tuvok asked me to leave my post at the Daystrom Institute to assist the Callisto, I thought the probability of seeing Vodwar was statistically insignificant.
Well, I keep forgetting I have these abilities, too, that I just recently got. You didn't, yeah, Egg, I should have mentioned that when you, had told me you were making me
No
into a
further
space
hostile beings
Barbie. A Star Trek Barbie, I should say. Hello! Welcome on in, Cage. Let's see, we just need to get this last...
To ally
coupling.
ourselves with the Teray to escape the Vaadwaur.
Oh, and then there's Nightbot with my, all my socials.
My analysis of this node is
You
complete.
can follow me,
Execute
Blue
the
Sky,
following steps
Tumblr,
in the correct order.
and YouTube. My YouTube is where I upload my personal, where I upload the VODs of these streams. So you can always watch them at a later time. I do get to play Ground Space Barbie and Space Barbie.
First, you must
reboot.
reboot the core matrix. Next, you must update the defense protocols.
Update defense protocols.
Finally, you must align the main relay.
Reboot defense. Reboot. I think defense is next. Also, sorry if I go quiet sometimes. I am neurodivergent, neurospicy, as some people call it. Oh god, I already... Defensive protocols. And, so it's hard to me to focus between chat and the game. Oh god, what was the last one? You know what, let's just ask 7.
My analysis of this node is
Yep.
first. You must
Reboot,
next. You must
defense,
finally, you must.
Main relay, okay.
Connection reestablished.
Alright, so connection reactivate the defense grid here. Yes, I love that you even sent me a picture of that egg. The Star Trek, the Barbie from the Star Trek Museum.
Starfleet, I need assistance at the central tower.
Alright, let's see. I've got either a duty officer assignment or Admiralty. Oh, thank you for the follow. Floodback. God, there's... You know what? I kind of want to pause for a moment. I'm going to read through all these follows I just got. Okay, so thank you to the following for thank you to the following for following. Ursurus 19, SFC 2411, Lord Zex, I don't know how to say that. Eximir, the Dark Moon Consortium, Agent 79, Choli STO, Captain Blade, both for following and subscribing. Thank you to Cryptic Studios, April Being Arting, Doogie112, K-Fears, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, Stu1701, Angel Beat Fight, Charlotte Victoria, Wolfpuck66, and Foldback. And of course, thank you again to Cryptic Studios for the shout out, or for the raid. That was really generous of you. I did not expect it, so let's give a shout out to them. I did forget about slow mode. Thank you for reminding me of that. Egg, because your lead mod, I think you can activate that, maybe? I'm not sure. Studios. Let's just do a shout out to Cryptic Studios. Again, thank you for the raid. What's this Admiralty? Might as well collect that reward while I'm at it. And then we got a position we've got to defend. Thank you for that, Egg. Oh, gotta talk to...
Your team did an excellent job getting the defense nodes back online and realigned to the central hub here. The restart process will take some time, but the defense grid will be active in about 2 minutes.
Oh, I guess I can turn that back up. Where is my... Are they already beaming in? I haven't even finished
Be in
talking.
good shape.
Okay, I guess we're doing this now. I can't see shit. I can't see anything. Ow. Okay. Can we talk to Bellis now? Oh, he...
No further hostile beams detected.
Thank you, Seven, for that. Bellis.
Your team did an
Yep,
We'd be in good shape if the Vaadwaur hadn't launched more assault pods. These are mobile transporter pads used to bring more troops to the surface rapidly. I assume they're coming to stop us from restoring the defense grid.
Well, we'll hold them off as best we can. I can't believe he went down when I was trying to...
The Teray took control of
actually
underspace after the Vaadwaur were
talk
defeated.
to him.
Clearly, the Vaadwaur object.
Let's get our clones back in. I'm so glad friendly fire is not a thing.
Vaadwaur reinforcements approaching.
Oh, we gotta survive for like 2 whole minutes? Oh my god, my people are in the way, so I can't actually... Uh-oh. I am going down fast. Let's get some help in here with
The
some,
Vaadwaur are relentless. Probability of our
security.
survival is slim.
Heal up one of the soldiers. Oh my god. There are too many people in that small area.
The Vaadwaur are tenacious
Wish that
fighters.
could-
We must be more so.
Why is it immune? I hate these little immunities that go off. Thank you for believing in me, Egg. I can't tell who I'm shooting at because there's so many people here.
We can't keep this up forever!
We can certainly try.
What is that?
Oh boy, Voth mechs, here to help us out. Oh, okay. Now I just need to survive for, just one last wave. What is? Yes, there are mechs in this game that one race has. I think they're the only race with mechs, actually. Is that everyone?
No further hostile beams detected.
Thank you for letting us know, Seven, that there are no hostile beings. Receiving a message from the Kirishim, the Vaadwaur are retreating to underspace. Even with their defense grid online, the Teray couldn't have defeated them. Why leave before they could finish the fight? Yeah, that is
not
odd.
odd. Voth reinforcements have entered orbit. These Vaadwaur do not want to do battle with an obviously superior force.
Didn't the Vaadwaur tear
While
apart
we
your
did
ship?
sustain great losses, We have made good on our agreement with the Teray. Veloth, we have restored your defense grid.
Oh, thank you for the follow, Black Knight. Ghost Cat, you can... Oh, what's that one? Ghost Cat, thank you for the follow, too. You can get that for your player character, too. What are you talking about, Ghost Cat? Is that...
I'm not interested in petty squabbling about who
you talking
did
about
what. The grid is
Vaadwaur
restored
support
and
drone
we
that,
are safe. That's all that matters.
gives me invulnerability? I apologize. Admiral USS Voyager has entered orbit. Oh, right, the mech. Yeah, you can get that. It's in the Muds Market, isn't it? Now, I haven't used it before. Can you actually pilot the mech, or does it just summon the mech? USS Voyager has entered orbit. Admiral Tuvok is requesting beam down to your position. Permission granted.
Seven of 9.
Admiral?
We detected the destruction of the Callisto. What?
It was your fault! Your ship invaded the Voth outpost! You woke the Vaadwaur!
Vaadwaur. Interesting. Starfleet intelligence did not consider them a threat. We believed their numbers were few and their technology outdated.
Then you were wrong! The Vaadwaur have returned, and no one is safe.
I see. 7. Voyager could use your expertise again. Will you return to the ship?
That would be acceptable.
Very well. We will take the other survivors from the Callisto as well. Thank you.
Voyager, 2 to beam up.
Oh, 2 to beam up, and she's still here. 7 of 9 has safely arrived on Voyager, and the Vaadwaur threat on the ground here is over. The Voth commander has indicated his forces will deal with any remaining hostiles. We're clear to return to the Kirishima. Okay, let's beam on up. Ooh. Not sure if anyone heard that, but my jaw just cracked. Let's see, how long do we have till... Okay, still another 20 minutes till our ad break. So, let's see here.
Thank you for assisting 7 and lending aid to the Teray. However, the discovery that our old foes, the Vaadwaur, have made such a leap in technology and are now threatening the entire quadrant is troubling.
Congrats on the poll on the Romulan Ulan.
Thank you. Without your help, my team and I may have been killed by the Voth. Now, however, I must turn my attention to the Vaadwaur. I am responsible for their return. I must assist in their defeat.
Good luck, 7. Stay safe out there, and let's leave the system. You really hoping for that, I think it was a super rare, or was it an ultra rare that I made of,
The Vaadwaur. I had a feeling I hadn't seen the last of them. They were dangerous before, and now they have tech that can defeat the Voth. If the Vaadwaur come for us, we need to be ready.
Alright, I will take that.
There's something interesting I'd like you to look into.
Not all the experiences of the USS Voyager crew in the Delta Quadrant were positive. Captain Janeway made some tough decisions to get her crew home. And more than one species felt like they'd had a run-in with a supernova after she'd been through their space. These ill feelings have festered for decades, and they haven't aged well. We need to do what we can to assuage them.
That is not what the text there said, but okay. Yeah, there's specifically one card I actually drew out on my own, and it's a very rare one, just because, though I think you have seen Egg, Volka's subscription-only emote, the little Cleffa on the Power Star. That's part of that card, so hoping someday someone gets that. I really should make a sound effect for when that, when a card is drawn at some point. We'll do that eventually. For now, let's see, we've only been going for 40 minutes. I expected this mission to take longer for some reason. Oh, we can't transwarp to this, so we gotta actually plot a course. Oh wait, I've got quantum slipstream drive now that I'm an admiral. That should make it much faster to get there. I'm really hoping you or Volka pulls it, Egg. Oh, that did not get me very far at all. Then again, I'm still using... because I leveled up so fast doing the duty officers and admiralty, I'm still using, like, a commander to captain level warp core, so that explains a lot. Let's see. Speaking of my good friend Volka, you should go, let's see, shout out Volcanic Dynamo. God, I started playing it a few months after this game specifically, Star Trek Online. A few months after it went free to play back in 2013. I played it pretty much religiously on my old account for years, up until like maybe 2021. And when I came back to it, my old account had my dead name on it still, which is unfortunate because I spent so much money on that account. But because of that, I decided to create a new account. I started streaming this game specifically back last year on this new account. And, yeah, I've been playing for a long time, so I know... Let's see. I got up until, on my old account, into the Terran Empire story arc. Jupiter Station, I think, was the last thing I remember doing. There. But, like, I've played this a long time. I know a few things about it, but I definitely don't know everything. And coming back to it, there's a lot that's changed, a lot that hasn't changed, a lot I'm still discovering. But as I was saying before Egg asked me that question, you should all follow my good friend Volcanic Dynamo. Yeah, the Vaadwaur are kind of annoying, especially with that immunity they have every once in a while from those drones. But yeah, you should follow my good friend Volcanic Dynamo. Her and I, on Thursday, will be doing a Soul Link of Heart Gold. Randomized Soul Link. And I hate how when you auto-navigate, it never gets you close enough to the planet you need to be.
This is agreeable. It seemed unlikely that anyone would detect our distress signal, let alone respond to the call. Thank you for that.
What happened to your captain?
Hostiles dropped out of warp and attacked without warning. Their ships were fast and powerful, far beyond our capabilities.
I'm trans feminine person, so it's basically the name I had before transitioning.
He said scavengers would come to pick apart our ships. As we are defenseless, that was an unsettling statement. Can you help us?
I'll see what I can do to help.
This is Cooperative Cube 1138. We are here to help.
Now, is it pronounced Cage or Kage? Sir, the ship's warp core is close to breach and an explosion is imminent. I'm not sure we can beam all the crew off in time. Divert power from the shields to the transporters. Grab as many as you can. Oh.
They're where we left them, but they have friends. Kill them!
Kage. Okay, got it. Yes, Solink with Volca is very chaotic.
Thank you for coming. Our situation is quite dire. Life support is failing ship-wide, and so is artificial gravity. We're unable to conduct repairs at this time. Can you provide assistance?
Yeah, let's get your life support fixed. Duty officer.
Thank you. We'll make our way to a base to complete repairs.
Clean up this techno-organic trash. Open fire!
Oh, always the friendly face, you Vodwar. Or not, these aren't Vodwar, these are Voth. Even the Voth are annoying, though, with their, little shields that they put up. Seriously, Egg, in the middle of a battle here? I will hydrate when I get a moment. Egg, for a split second, I read that as make sure you take care of your streamer. Like I was some sort of pet. ship at Gamma now. Oh, that's an Admiralty. That's done now. Ship has been inundated with radiogenic particles, possibly from passing too close to a dark matter cluster. It's overcharging their warp core and irradiating the crew. Modified probe to generate a dampening field will evacuate while there's a gap in the radiogenic phase variance. Launch that probe. Oh, right. I said I was gonna hydrate. And rescue survivors.
Ah, the Borg had found some assistance. How quaint.
That's what subs are for. Oh my god. I mean, you don't have to subscribe to take care of your streamer. Just follow and use that channel point redemption. No, they do not have Jack in the Box where I'm at.
The Cooperative appreciates your efforts.
I
can
live
take charge
out on
of
the
those
East
you have
Coast,
rescued,
so
and
I don't think they
them
have
to
Jack in the
friendly
Box out
territory.
this way. We'll rendezvous with you for transport. Oh, they actually made a lot of different Borg ships since I last played. I don't remember some of these being here.
Tracking a large force incoming. Preparing defense station.
I'm not even sure where the nearest White Castle is to where I live. I'll have to look that up. Because I'm more northeast, and I don't think we have any White Castles up here either. Oh, there's...
You have our thanks.
Yeah,
Were it not
Skid.
for you and your crew, none of us would have survived.
I got raided by Cryptic Studios, the developers of this game, which was a genuine surprise. Yeah, I also live in the, like, kind of bumfuck nowhere. Oh, thank you for the follow, Kage. Let us know if you hear further rumors of me. Yeah, I live like New England and like in the middle of nowhere, basically. Not really the middle of nowhere, but pretty close to the middle of nowhere. What do I want to grab? Oh my god, I've got so much loot I picked up. We will depart system. Hello there, Pundus the Panda.
The doctor is asking for assistance with a situation in the Shenda system. I'd like you to lend a hand.
Alright, we will accept
There's
that
something interesting
mission.
I'd like you to look into.
Mission rewards required. Hardee's. Maybe there's one? I don't know. I'd have to look it up, because I just moved to the area I'm at, like a year and a half ago. Oh, I'm getting so distracted right now. Let's just grab temporal marks, I guess. Pundus the Panda, what, bug did you find on stream? On the cryptic stream, I should say. Might as well go ahead and do this. Get that to tier 3 at least, then. Well, tomorrow it'll be tier 3. Oh, oh god, I forget the name of the ship, but I know which one you're talking about. Bug with customization causing the nacelles to float. That's interesting. Oh, that's right. Cryptic did develop Champions and Neverwinter, didn't they? I've never played either of those personally, but they seem like fun games. What am I doing here? I have too much stuff in my inventory. I need to check. Okay, we got 2 minutes until an ad break here, so I'm going to go ahead, throw up our little music player and our little game paused, and I'm gonna put us on an ad break while I do some inventory management and stuff. So anyone who's not subscribed, if you'd like to subscribe to avoid the ads, you can do that. For those of you who are subscribed, I will just be sitting here managing inventory. Nothing too interesting. So see you all in a few minutes. Thank you for the fart, Egg. What am I doing? That's a medium. Get rid of that. Backpack Simulator. Backpack Simulator. I don't know the rest of the words. Backpack Simulator. Do they need upgrades to their armors? I think they're all upgraded with armor. Shields. Oh, she needs an upgrade to her shields. She's good with shields. Rest of the stuff we will recycle then. Nope, that's not the recycle page. Recycle that. And I don't care if it's unique, I'm gonna recycle it. Recycle. Two. Recycle. Sort out the inventory. And then I think I'm gonna go get some ice in my water and refill that while I'm on break, so be right back in a moment. Which character designs, Egg? Before I head off to grab ice for my water? Like just everyone in general, or is there a specific one you were looking at? You know what, I should actually move title music down to here for now. That way you can... Okay. Anyway, I will be right back. Hi, yes, I was muted. Thank you, Egg. I'm back from, we're back from ad break. What was I saying while I was muted? You don't know. I forget. But yes, welcome back. I was doing inventory management. I went to get some ice in my water, cause it is wicked warm and humid out. I got a little distracted and I ended up overfilling my water and it ended up spilling a bit over me. But, oh well. So let's see, our next mission, we got a medical emergency, so let's head off to do that, and we can actually transwarp to this one. Alright, let's begin. All that glitters. On the plus side, at least the wind is blowing today. It's a bit overcast, so I think we're probably gonna have a rainstorm here. The pastel alien, let's see. I'm gonna actually, once we get through this dialogue here, if there's a dialogue box, I'll have to, actually go through all my bridge officers, and, I can tell you where they came from and whatnot. Yeah, the one who was greenish and gray, hold on, do we have audio here? Okay. So this one, dilithium, I based off of a gemsona from Steven, like a gemsona that combines Steven Universe and Star Trek. This green and gray one here, Astral Jorn, is, yes everyone, I am a Homestuck. This is my Trollsona, Astral Jorn. Little pun on Star Trek. She is just a recreation of my very first bridge officer I got on my original account, which thankfully I still have access to. Yeah, some of these are custom. This one is an android, Rose, which is based off of a character I created years ago of the same name, an android named Rose, which stands for Robotically Operational Sentient Entity. This is a bridge officer, Elisa Flores, you just get automatically at the start of the Federation campaign. Rose for D&D? No, she was just a character I came up with. I've never actually used her in anything. I'd like to use her in a story someday, but I haven't. But yeah, Elisa Flores, she's your default first officer you get in the Federation tutorial. Hurrah, she is mostly like how she looked when I got her, but she is a Bajoran that I recently commissioned, tactical officer. Another Bajoran, I'm not even gonna try and pronounce that name, that I commissioned. Kolez, a security officer you meet during the Federation tutorial. Margaret, that I recently commissioned, who is just a plain old human. I've got a hologram version of everyone's favorite, everyone's three favorite Ferengi, Rom. Oh, my mouth could not work. Tivrel, science officer from the Federation tutorial, and Zarva, who is the engineer from the Federation tutorial. Yeah, the Ferengi. You don't really like them, do you, Egg? And alright, let's get actually started on this mission. We have arrived in the Shenda system, Captain. This why don't clip that, Egg. Distress signal is coming from the transport dead ahead, but we've received no response to our hails. I'll keep trying, but perhaps our guest knows more. The emergency medical hologram known as the Doctor is in a nearby shuttle and awaiting our hail. Let's go to the Doctor's shuttle. Just in case I don't think we encounter combat in this system.
Pleased to meet you.
Mission.
I scanned your service record before your arrival. You've been in quite a few battles, haven't you? Ever stop to think about the strain you're putting on your medical crew before you charge into combat? Of course you don't. No captain ever does.
Nice to meet you too.
We've been hailing this Ocampan freighter for some time, but we're not getting a response, and our sensors cannot penetrate their shields. Their initial distress signals indicated that they were suffering from Paranesti measles. I can treat it easily, if I can get onto the ship. Now that your ship is here, it should be trivial to board the vessel and assess the situation. Transport me aboard your vessel, and then my shuttle can return to Voyager.
Alright, prepare for transport. I said prepare for transport and transport on over.
Excellent. Your ship has more powerful sensors than my shuttle.
I scanned the disabled ship. Is the mission glitching out on me? I have scanned this ship 3 times already. Okay, let's leave the system and come right back. See if that resets everything. Yep, take us to the Doctor.
Pleased to meet you.
Yep. We've been through this. Transport the Doctor.
Excellent. Your ship has more powerful sensors than my shuttle.
And then let's see if we can get close enough. My favorite Star Trek character? Oh God. If you had asked me this when I was like between the ages of 5 and 8, or anytime between the ages of 3 and 8, would have probably been Geordi LaForge. Nowadays, God. Favorite captain is definitely Captain Pike from Strange New Worlds. Let's see, who is... Oh, what's that? Hello. Let's see, favorite... Actually, from the same series, Erica Ortegas is probably my favorite character. She pilots the Enterprise in Strange New Worlds. my dad was kind of big on Star Trek, yeah. My mom not so much, and my sister not so much.
Hold your fire. I am Gaul, leader of the Vodwar.
Wish they would stop interrupting my train of thought. But yeah, my dad was big into Star Trek. I grew up watching some of the episodes of Next Generation with him.
Greetings. I am Gaul, leader of the Vodwar Supremacy. I apologize for the overzealousness of my soldiers. This action was not authorized.
I'm Admiral Scarlet. But yeah, grew up watching The Next Generation, and that basically influenced my love of, like, space and science. And then I've watched through all the series except for Voyager, which I'm watching through with Volka at the moment. Which her and I watch an episode tomorrow night if she's not busy.
I'm pleased to finally meet you. It appears your presence here in the Delta Quadrant has inadvertently caused some conflict between us. I would rather avoid any more unpleasantness. Would you be willing to meet with me face to face?
Makes sense now. I never really grew up watching it, so no, nothing about the newer movies, and a friend made me watch, oh, yeah, the Tribbles episode. Trouble with Tribbles. That's a classic episode. That's just how the race is. That's just how the Vodwar are built. They're built like that. Talks are best on neutral grounds.
That is understandable. You have a location in mind? There are not many areas of the Delta Quadrant where my people are not reviled.
Ghost Cat, you grew up with Trek and have seen everything but Academy. Academy is pretty good, I'll say. It has a few episodes that are miss. The finale was alright, nothing spectacular, but they did do a really good tribute episode to Benjamin Sisko in Deep Space Nine. And which they brought back the actor for Jake Sisko for Sierra Clofton. And then, God, I feel like all the episodes with Sam are good ones, because there was another one where she was glitching out, and the Doctor and Captain Ake had to take her to the people that built her to figure out what was wrong with her. I know a place. I'll be back with you in a moment. Hail Neelix.
Oh, what a wonderful surprise! Is there anything I can do for you?
We need a neutral place for diplomatic negotiations with the Vodwar.
Diplomatic negotiations? I am Starfleet's ambassador to the Delta Quadrant. I would be more than happy to offer my services as mediator. As for the location, Dexa and most of our people are on New Talax now, but we still have the asteroid base in the Intaba system. It's mostly empty now, just a few cleanup crews, and the Kazon have been leaving it alone. It would be perfect.
Alright. Your assistance is appreciated.
Well, did you find a suitable location for our meeting?
Oh, there's an asteroid base in the Intaba system.
Talaxians? Are there still Talaxian communities? How odd. The site is agreeable. Send my ship the coordinates and I will meet you there.
Alright, coordinates sent.
I'm contacting the closest medical ship. They can investigate this further while we meet with Gaul.
Excellent idea. Yep, I'm ready. Was that a medical ship that dropped out of orbit? I didn't realize until I clicked the button that, or pressed the key, that there was gonna be something there I could probably look at. We've entered the Intaba system. Gaul's ship is already here, and he has transported down to the base. Alright, let's head over.
Imagine using a medical emergency as a trap. The Vodwar have no shame. I don't trust Gaul. He betrayed us on Vodwar Prime. He'll do it again.
I wonder if they brought back...
It's good to see you again so soon.
I'll finish that thought later.
If I might make a suggestion, I would recommend only bringing 2 crew members with your away team. Gaul brought 4 aides. You'll have the doctor and myself, and bringing more of your crew down might look like you're trying to get an advantage on him. Gaul seems very touchy. Proper protocol will be important. Are you ready to beam down?
Yes. Let me make sure I have my 2 most trusted officers, Astral Jorn and Dilithium, as set to default for those positions. And they are. The fact that I haven't watched Voyager all the way through before is kind of a shame, because it is a decent series overall, from what I've heard. Yeah, it's a shame. Yeah, it is a fun series, Foldback, but second season being the last is kind of disappointing. Though I think there's rumors that there's going to be another... Because I know there's going to be 5 seasons of Strange New Worlds, but correct me if I'm wrong, is there rumors of a 6th season that have come out recently, or did I read wrong into that?
It's so good to see... Doctor, it's been 30 years! You haven't aged a day!
Yes. It's good to see you too, Neelix.
We have a bit of time before we'll begin. We're giving the Vaudouar a fine Talaxian feast to help ease the tension. Doctor, you must tell me all you've been up to.
Oh, Neelix, I couldn't. Not with the Vaudouar here. But I suppose it is important that you hear about my many achievements since our last meeting. And my brilliant research was able to prove, conclusively. Thus, I began my grand adventure into the challenge of writing Klingon opera.
Brax and I agreed to never mention the incident again. Well, at least not to Dexa.
Neelix, the Vaudouar have finished the appetizers and are waiting for you.
Oh, well, we had better get going. We can talk more later.
Do you want to see Next Generation? Was watching Reading Rainbow documentary. Yeah, that's right. LeVar Burton was on Reading Rainbow. Yeah, Next Generation is probably the most solid of Star Trek. Like, it's consistent, I'd say. There's some people who aren't fond of a few seasons, but overall it's a good ride. Strange New Worlds showrunners are still trying to pitch a continuation by way of it being the start of Kirk's run. Like a original series season 0, but I haven't kept up with news in a little bit. I hope they do that, because I do like the new actor they have for Kirk. I forget his name. And I do like Ethan Peck as Spock as well. Like, he felt kind of weird as Spock to me at first, but he's definitely started living up to the role.
Do you remember Chef Jolax from the last time you were here? He's the one that has been serving the Vaudouar their fabulous appetizers. Full bellies make for good conversation, I always say. He told me that Gaul is a little grumpy, but I'm sure you can handle him. Gaul is in the command room now, waiting for us. Jolax should be back soon to take everyone's orders for the main course.
Thank you, Neelix. Let's head on over. Get myself in aim in shooter mode, because I do expect there to be a shootout. Oh, hi, Neelix. Just spawn right in front of the door and drop down from the ceiling. That's totally a thing you can do. Yeah, I also like the new Scotty they've got. Like, he does a really good job of playing a young Scotty. And Uhura, oh god, I forget her name. I should know her name by now, but the new person they have for Uhura is really good. Yeah, just all the actors they got for the original series cast for Strange New Worlds. Yeah, MMO spaghetti code. Gotta love it. But yeah, all the Strange New Worlds actors that they have for the original series cast are just spot on. I'm still kind of mad what they did to, the Anar engineer they killed off back in Season 1. I forgot his name. I think it starts with a K, but I wish he would have stayed around longer. Alright, what's Skull have to say?
Ah, at last. I must say your Talaxian friends are quite hospitable. But down to business. Our meeting is long overdue.
Yeah, let's settle our differences.
As do I. My people are damaged.
Hammer,
in
that's
crisis.
right.
We are already at war with the Kabali, and with you, giving your alliance's support for them.
Let's find an accord then, if it's a
Do you know why we fight the Kabali? Their world was once a Vadwar colony, one of our largest. And there is still a large cache of stasis tubes on the planet. Those are my brothers and sisters being held hostage. The Kabali are stealing them, taking their very identities and transforming them.
They won't return the remaining
The Kabali
tubes.
would rather watch us die and use our corpses as fuel for their unnatural corruption. Is it wrong to fight against your own extinction? Don't we have a right to survive as well?
Must be a way to end this peacefully.
There can be no peace. Not after what they've done. Are you suggesting we are weak? That we should just lay down and die for them? No, we will not.
Destroying the Kabali isn't right. There are greater threats.
Do not try to pacify me. We will have our retribution. You have my offer. Abandon your alliance with the Kabali and support us, and we will be your strongest ally in the Quadrant.
Not here to start a war.
Peace. You know nothing of what it means to be Vadwar. You need to understand.
What's that mean?
The Vadwar have endured too much to make peace. Do you expect us to forget the destruction of our cities? The massacres of our people?
The food's almost ready. What would you all like for your main course?
You need to understand even the smallest fraction of our anger.
He's dead. I'm sorry.
Does that make you angry, Talaxian?
No. It makes me sad. For Jolex. And for you.
Then we are not done.
Appropriate use of that reaction, Egg.
What the? Oh no.
The entire Vadwar fleet is opening fire on the remaining Talaxian ships. We sent out distress signals to every ship in range. We'll do what we can to protect the Talaxians, but we can't hold out against this many ships. What happened? Explain the situation. That's horrible. Do you think Gaul had any intention of negotiating in good faith, or was this all an act? We're giving the Talaxians all the time we can to escape. But it's not looking good up here, sir. Some of the Vadwar have already broken off to pursue them. I need a tactical strike team, please. Oh, right, you'd have to drop... Well, then scan the base, please. 2 large groups of Talaxians in the storage room and the logistics area. The doors have been blocked, but there are Vadwar trying to get in at both locations. Alright, do your best to save the Talaxians. I can only read so much. Speak with a doctor.
Time only to save one group? I do not envy your choice.
Oh, I didn't.
I would go with you, but I cannot leave Neelix alone. And time is of the essence. I'm afraid you'll have to go on without us.
No, I'm going. I can't sit by and let the Vaudouar kill my friends. I won't be a burden. I promise. I have to do this.
I'll stay close. Alright. God. Alright. Let's see. Let's get out some allies.
How do we choose who to save?
Well, we are going with this one because it is closest.
We've saved the hostages, but they may be safer here.
All those items. Oh, thank God that's not blocking the door. Oh, I've got to tell the hostages to remain there.
What about the people in logistics?
Well, let's see if we can save them.
Doctor, you have to save them. These are my friends.
They are beyond my help now, Neelix. I'm sorry.
Then we can still save the others. We have to get to the shuttle in the cargo bay.
Alright. To the cargo bay it is. Is this the blast? Oh, this is the blast door. Easier time with this set of Vaudouar than when we first encountered them. Thrown out of the way. Of course, it also helps that I can actually see these guys, and there's not a bunch of visual garbage in the way.
I've sent a signal to the remaining Talaxians to join us here as soon as possible. more Vodwar on the way. Defend the shuttle.
Okay, where are they coming from? Oh, there they are.
More on the way. If I weren't a hologram, I'd be worried. A large number of Vodwar are closing in. I'm afraid they may be too much for you to handle.
The Teray are here to assist. After this, our debt to you is repaid.
Well, thank you for that.
That's timely. Here come the Vodwar.
The Vodwar have been repelled. I would have words with you before you continue.
Alright, what do you have to say to us, Mr. Teray? I said, what do you have to say to us?
Our help does not mean we are now allies. We are repaying a debt. Our ships are currently engaging the Vodwar fleet. It is unsafe for this shuttle to launch until they are defeated. We will return to our ships. I suggest you do the same. We will provide cover for your ship so it may drop shields to transport you.
Appreciate the help. Alright, let's leave the Talaxian base and go ahead and mess shit up in space. I did not mean to rhyme there, but I did. The one thing I love about this game is the loading times. I had a thought earlier that I said I was going to elaborate more on, but I forgot what it was.
I knew this meeting was a farce. The word Vodwar means fool in ancient Talaxian. Did you know that? You thought me a fool who would swallow your insults without comment. A fool who would blunder into the trap you set with the Teray. I am not.
You're the fool
This
here.
has destroyed any chance of an accord between us. How disappointing. I had thought you would be a valuable ally.
Yeah,
Now you are just another victim.
It gone? What gone? What's gone, Egg? I am a little confused. We tried to make peace. Oh, the thought. Yep. Artillery strikes they can do in space.
Voyager is here. We will not allow the Vodwar to escape.
How could you do that, Fold? How could you eat my thoughts? little achievement was in the way. I couldn't see my cooldown on a couple of my abilities for a moment.
You came to our aid when the Vaadwaur attacked our homeworld. Now we have come to assist you. This discharges our obligation.
Thanks for the assistance.
How could they do something so horrible? We're no threat to them. We've done nothing but welcome them. And he killed my friends just to make a statement. I don't understand how anyone would be so callous.
Well, they will
I don't blame you. I agreed to let the Vaadwaur come here. I put my people in danger. This is my responsibility. I just never conceived that even the Vaadwaur could be so treacherous. They double-crossed us on Voyager and tried to take the ship, but slaughtering innocent people. My time on Voyager changed me. I saw the best that people could be. I forgot, or wanted to forget, how evil they could be.
Well, Gall's gonna
With your
face
permission,
justice.
I'll lead the survivors back to New Talax. Then we can return with a security force to collect the dead.
Farewell.
I've been in contact with the USS Blackwell. They boarded the freighter in the Shenda system, but it was empty. It was all a ruse by the Vaadwaur to lure us into that system. Everything was part of this play Gall wanted to perform, from the initial distress call to his intervention and offer to negotiate. And then he used a massacre to set his stage. That's the kind of man he is, and unless he's stopped, the entire quadrant may fall.
Well, let's hope it doesn't
Gall
come to
has
that.
shown his true nature. I expected he was not dealing in good faith.
Tuvok, what are you
But
doing there?
nevertheless,
Your
we had to
hands
make an
aren't
attempt
together
to find
like
a
they
peaceful
should be.
solution to our problems
You
with
look
the
kind of
Vaadwaur.
funny there, Tuvok.
Now the war will continue.
Tuvok.
I grieve for all who have been lost, and for those who will fall before this conflict ends.
Oh, we had to try, and please fix your hands, Tuvok. You look really stiff.
Senseless, meaningless death. I'll never understand. I hope Neelix and his people will be able to find some peace, and that Gall will answer for his crimes. And I hope our paths cross again, perhaps under better circumstances next time. With your permission, I'll return to Voyager.
Permission granted. Tuvok is channeling an anime move. He kinda was, yeah. Maybe the anime move will actually destroy the Vaadwaur for us. Talaxian base is safe for now, and the surviving Talaxians are making their way to New Talax. Let's go ahead and depart.
Gall betrayed my trust years ago when we first encountered the Vaadwaur. Time hasn't made him any less treacherous or dangerous. He's a warmonger and must be stopped.
Ooh, very rare kit
There's something
reward.
interesting I'd like you to look into.
Ambush module. Know your enemies. The Vaadwaur have increased their efforts to control the Delta Quadrant. We're going to have to work fast if we want to keep them in check. We've marked several systems that have had particularly high activity in them lately. We'll need you to patrol those systems and give aid to whomever you find. Hopefully we can gain more allies and find out what exactly the Vaadwaur are planning. Okay. Well, first, ambush module. That can... You know what? I will do that off-screen sometime. Oh, and I got an actual tactical kit, but I do like what I have right now. Anyway, I've been streaming for just about under 2 hours. We did a few missions, made some progress in the Delta Quadrant arc, which is really good because it's my least favorite of the arcs, to be honest. I don't know why. Maybe it's because of the Vaadwaur. Maybe because you have to travel such distances sometimes, in between missions for these side missions. I don't know. It was never my favorite in STO. But next time, well, my next stream will be Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I don't have an outro screen, so sorry for that. But 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I will be playing randomized Soul Link. Yeah, cutting out the mandatory patrols would instantly improve it. They did at one point cut those out from the story, but they put them back in at some point for some reason. I don't know why. But yeah, Thursday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, me and my good friend and Red Twin, Volcanic Dynamo, will be playing a randomized Soul Link of Heart Gold version. We're currently en route to Olivine City there. I'm not sure when Yeah, thank you for coming in, Fold, and thank you for everyone who came in from the raid from Cryptic's stream. Again, very humbled by it, very much appreciate it. It was nice meeting you all, nice talking to you, those of you that stuck around and chatted. But yeah, I will be back Thursday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm not sure when I'm next going to get around to doing Star Trek Online for a stream, but if you are following, you should get a Twitch notification if you're set up for those on when I go live. So I will see all of you around. Thank you for joining. Again, nice to meet everyone that came in, and I will see you all in a while.